Hello everybody, welcome back. Alright, now we're going to see if we can take control of Masada and retake it. So let's go ahead and head into the brig and let's get ready for some, possibly maybe a fight. Yes, there they are. And this is where the red shirt can die. Now I'm gonna save it here
Save
real
new
quick.
game.
Actually, let's go ahead and replace
Replace
the death one.
Hey, what are you doing here?
You don't want to talk. You get stunned.
You have been taken captive by Alasi Seraph, and you know Starfleet does not negotiate with terrorists. As you look forward to a long captivity, you wonder who will take over command of the Enterprise. Better luck next time. Load a previously saved game.
Alright, let's see.
Restart
here.
the game. Quit the game. Load a previously saved game.
Go ahead and load up our death. Alright, I want to quickly here, I'm going to use, you can use kill on them, but you will lose points with Starfleet because you don't kill. And a lot of, I think McCoy says, yeah, you are a little impulsive. So, we'll
Hey,
use
what are you
stun.
doing here?
This guard is stunned.
Let's go ahead and do medical check on them real fast.
The pirates won't wake for a while, but they're going to be quite unhappy when they do. I recommend that we not be here when they awake. The crew is tired and has elevated signs from extreme stress, but they will survive.
Alright, let's first look at everything.
This door leads back to the main corridor. You are in the brig of the Masada. 9 of the crew members are held in the cell. 2 Alasi guards lie on the floor. You are in the brig of the Masada. 9 of the crew members are held in the cell. 2 Alasi guards.
Alright, let's, what's this thing here?
A bomb located just inside the force field.
Okay, so it looks like there's might be a booby trap.
These wires look like a modification of some sort. This appears to be the button that turns the brig force field on and off. Kirk seems concerned by what he sees in this room. Spock raises an eyebrow. Lieutenant Christensen is fumbling for his phaser.
Yeah, the security guards never fire their phasers in this.
McCoy is looking at the guards.
Okay, well, I'm gonna save it again.
Save new game. Replace.
I'll show you what happens if you just go ahead and deactivate the force field.
You've set off some type of booby trap. The force field protected you from the blast, but everyone inside the brig is dead.
They're all dead, Jim. What in God's name were you thinking?
I believe that no deity had any bearing on this doctor. But the captain should have been more careful. Starfleet will not be pleased by their deaths.
And no, even if you retake the Masada, you'll get like a 60-something%. You only receive 1 point if you're lucky on this. So let's go ahead and load. I'm not going to show you every death or every failure, but I'm going to show you the ones that are like the most interesting or the one that has like additional dialogue, just so you get the full feel of the game. So let's have let's everyone talk.
They've turned this freighter into a prison barge.
I see that the Alasi live up to their reputation, Captain.
I'm just a security officer, sir.
I don't like the looks of this, Jim.
Okay, can they talk?
The crew is tired and has elevated signs from extreme stress, but they will survive.
Okay. Well, let's have Spock scan everything.
A medium-strength phaser bomb. The brig force field would contain the explosion, but it would kill the crew members within the cell. I recommend that we find a way of disarming it, Captain.
See if
Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain.
you can scan.
Captain, the switch has been booby-trapped to detonate a bomb, presumably inside the brig somewhere. Captain, the switch has been booby-trapped to detonate a bomb, presumably inside the brig somewhere.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and have Spock be the one to disarm it.
There. I believe the bomb is now defused, Captain. Captain, this wiring may prove useful in repairing the transporter.
Well, I think we should go ahead and take that. Alright, and now, if you try to remove the wire before he deactivates it, it will set off the bomb. Also, you could use anybody to deactivate the wires, so just clip each one rather than just one. Spock's just more efficient, and you'll get a more better in rating.
Thank you for freeing us, Captain. We'll secure the area so they don't come up behind you. We've had electrical problems with our door to our bridge, Captain. The Alassi don't know we put an electric shutdown device. You'd never find it by chance. But if you used a charged phaser welder 2 feet to the left of the door and 1 foot off the ground, you might be able to shut down the force field and get a jump on the Alassi.
You are in the brig of the Masada.
Oh, okay, that was just what he does. Let's see if Koi says anything. Nope. Okay.
Thank you for freeing us. You better take the bridge before they suspect anything is up. You'd better hurry up, or they'll catch on, sir.
Alright, well, we could also take the phaser bomb with us. As well. Okay, leave it on the hands of the pirates.
A length of wire removed from the terrorist's bomb. A bomb with 3 wires. Primitive, but...
Well, sorry.
A bomb with 3 wires. Primitive, but potentially quite deadly.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and head into... Let's head back to the corridor. And if we can, here, we use this in about 2 feet of... about up there.
The field is absorbed.
Come on. There we go.
That did it. The field is deactivated, Captain.
And let's see if now we get a reading.
The force field is interfering too much to get an accurate reading, Jim.
Force field is down, Bones. Now we can jump right into the bridge here and retake and in the game, but you don't get the perfect rating. The best rating to do is to deactivate the force field, but still transport aboard the bridge. Alright, so now let's get Spock to repair.
I attach these here. Now, all I need is a spare length of wiring. The controls are set for just inside the bridge door, Captain.
Mr. Spock, you're a genius.
I wouldn't go that far, Jim. But I do have to congratulate you, Mr. Spock. Now we can really risk shooting our atoms around the universe. Is this really necessary, Jim?
Analysis, Lieutenant Christensen.
Security analysis, sir. If we transport onto the bridge, we'll have the drop on them. Assuming Mr. Spock has the transporter working properly. If we could get past the force field on the door of the bridge, we should be able to surprise them for sure. Since we have a bomb, Captain, we could rearm it, transport it onto the bridge, and perhaps the Alassi will flee into the hallway. Then we could capture them.
And any hostages on the bridge will be killed when the bomb goes off. No, Jim. That's inhuman.
To say nothing of the possible damage to the bridge controls.
His nose got pointy. Okay, and Kirk looks really weird and distance here. Sometimes 8-bit graphics can make characters look ugly, but I think they did pretty good for what they could do with the game this time. It's just that extra black right there underneath the mouth. Seems like he's in a shade of shock and surprise. Alright, well, let's use Spock on the controls. Let's be on the safe side just in case.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
I'm going to have a word for you, Spock, if we appear inside the door.
The Alasi clan member glares at the party. The Alasi clan member glares at the party.
I guess it'll clear, but as you can see the two engines.
This is a standard Starfleet bridge, perhaps not as impressive as the one on the Enterprise. There are quite a few pirates here. The Alasi clan member glares.
Okay. And let's see here.
You are James Tiberius Kirk,
Same
Captain.
thing again.
Lieutenant Christensen is carefully observing the Alasi. Dr. McCoy appears a bit restless. Spock is analyzing the surroundings.
Let's see if we can scan.
Nothing to report.
Really?
Nothing to report, Captain.
Alright, well, let's see if McCoy says anything.
There's nothing there.
Alrighty. They say.
Jim, that man is mad.
And Spock doesn't say anything.
I'm just a security officer, sir.
Yes, and this is the time that you should have your phaser out, but of course, no, Kirk has to do everything again.
He doesn't seem to be in a talkative mood right now.
That will happen a few times in this.
You get no response.
Let's see, can I look at the tactical? No, see nothing on highlights. Okay. This can go bad really quickly. If you do the wrong choices, he will shoot the controls, which will cause the Masada's orbit to decay, and then you gotta deactivate the prefix code so you can control the ship again. And you will lose points at the end. So let's talk and see if we can get him to surrender peacefully.
It's over, Sareth. Surrender, and I'll guarantee the lives of you and your crew. Freeze. Don't even think about it. Check and mate, Elasi. Don't do anything foolish.
That's when he'll fire the phaser.
It's over, Sareth. Surrender, and I'll guarantee the lives of you and your crew.
This will be the correct one to do.
You are an honorable and worthy opponent, Kirk. I accept your offer.
Scotty, beam down a security team to the bridge. We have regained control. Mr. Scott, beam us out of here.
And they're all clones. All the red shirts will look exactly the same in this.
Aye, Captain.
I guess it's easier just making one template that you can use for security officers rather than making individual ones.
Message from Starfleet, Captain.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on the problems of Beta Myamed and evaluate your performance at 100%. You and your crew received 4 commendation points. A perfect mission, Jim. You are a model for all Starfleet.
Trying to hold a Federation starship captive. Can you believe it?
Since we just witnessed that very event, Doctor, I'm surprised you asked.
Just for real quick, I love the banter they put between Spock and McCoy in this, because that's just like how it was in the show. Especially at the end of a episode, McCoy will always have some kind of smart jab at Spock, and Spock will do one right back at McCoy.
It was a rhetorical question, Spock.
That took quite a bit of organization to seize a starship. Think we'll see more of the Alassi pirates?
Undoubtedly, Captain. I suspect they have considerable resources to draw on.
And also, I want to tell you real quick, too, in case you haven't noticed yet, I'm a huge Star Trek fan, so forgive me if I tend to gush a little too much on Star Trek stuff. It's just, I am an extreme Star Trek fan.
So do I. Sulu, take us out of here.
I'm definitely a Trekkie, or Trekker, which term you like to use.
Love's labor jeopardized.
Priority message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
A raid across the Romulan neutral zone has placed Starfleet Research Station ARC-7 in jeopardy. Proceed immediately to ARC-7 and determine the status of the station. Good luck, Jim.
Romulans. So go to the computer and see more about the ARC-7.
ARC-7, a highly sophisticated arcology project looking into the origins of life in the universe. The project is being led by Dr. Carol Marcus, who, along with a crew of 17 members, is dedicated to unlocking the mystery of life. Further information is classified.
Carol Marcus, huh?
Topic not available, Captain.
Really?
Dr. Tinka. Dr. Marius Tinka
No, that's not
has
right.
Marcus,
There we go.
Carol,
I missed
the
that.
current chief of research on Station ARC-7. Carol Marcus is an expert in molecular biology, bioprotein development, cell mutation science, and radiation science. Dr. Marcus has been offered many posts in the Federation, but refuses to be involved in any project which may have a direct military application.
Okay. If you've never seen Star Trek II Wrath of Khan, she appears in that, and apparently she is an old flame of Kirk's. Let's see here. So they're looking into the origins of life, which may be a pre-Genesis project, which was the primary thing in Wrath of Khan. Let's go ahead and think about Romulans.
Lieutenant Mira Romaine, Romulans. A race descended from Vulcan stock, but one that did not reject aggression as the Vulcans did. On a sensor, the two races appear very similar. Their individuals are known for being more passionate and emotional than their Vulcan counterparts. They currently use ships of Klingon design, suggesting to some the Klingons are maintaining them as a client state to antagonize the Federation in a move that circumvents the Organian Peace Treaty. Romulus, the name for the Romulan homeworld, location unknown.
Alright, let's see about the zone.
Neutral zone. There are two Federation neutral zones, one with the Klingon Empire and one with the Romulans. By treaty, no ship is allowed to enter the Romulan neutral zone, while the Federation and the Klingon Empire may compete to develop planets in the Klingon neutral zone, as specified in the Organian Peace Treaty.
Okay, well, got some more time here, so let's go ahead and head to ARC-7.
Raising shields.
And
Arming weapons.
I'm gonna go ahead and arrive armed because we do not know what we're falling into. There could be Romulans there. So let's bring up the navigation map. And ARC-7, I pretty much remember, but it's right here.
We have arrived at ARC-7. Romulan ship decloaking, Captain.
Very dark planet.
Message from the Romulan ship, sir.
Treachery. We are aware of Federation plans. Prepare to die.
They're arming weapons, Captain.
No response, Captain.
The Romulan ship must become visible to fire, sir. We can track them then.
And they have a plasma torpedo, which can knock out your shields in one hit. The second one will damage the sphere system. You cannot take more than 3 direct hits from a plasma torpedo, but they're a lot slower, and the further away they fire it, the more power it loses. But as far as I know, you can't outrun a plasma torpedo in the game. Let's go ahead and try to find him before he cloaks. Try to stay with him as best you can. You can kind of make it out on the screen. Alright, so now we kind of have to... just kind of fly around. Sometimes it's good to fly nearby the planets and see if you can see it passing in front. You could also see him passing beyond stars and stuff, but... let's see if we can... oh, hit us pretty hard.
Aye,
Look at those
sir.
shields. See if we can get to him before he cloaks again. Could have damaged his cloaking device. Nope. Get enough damage on him, he will lose his cloaking ability. And the problem with him not being like this is he start repairing his ship. Let's get back to him before he can do too many repairs. There we go.
They activated a self-destruct device rather than be captured, Captain.
Resuming course to Arc 7, Captain.
I really like the design of the station.
Captain, there is an auto beacon broadcasting from the station.
Warning. Warning. As per UFP Regulation 342-188-564.3, Paragraph 3,
Couldn't see that fast.
this base is currently under a Class 3 biohazard alert. All personnel are ordered to stay away from this base unless they are part of a biohazard response team.
Okay. Spock?
Captain, sensors indicate a breathable atmosphere in the space station. It seems that whatever Arc 7's intentions, it managed to create a biohazard that is deadly to Romulans. 17 humans and 10 Romulans are on the station. The humans are all in perfect health, so it seems we can beam over without any fear of contamination.
Okay, and...
Message from Arc 7, sir.
I am Centurion Ardea Preax of the Romulan Empire. We have discovered your genocide factory here and have summoned help to destroy it. Our lives will not be sacrificed in vain.
Let's see if there's anything on him.
Prelate.
Nope, just a prelate for Arclight Stars. So we don't need anything to know about him. So the only other option we have is to beam over, but we will do that in the next video. Bye for now.